back to the second show. I can't.
Up show.
Yeah, sorry. Welcome everybody back, obviously, to the second show, where Jamie goes through 5 things from the week that he thoroughly enjoyed or looked at and thought, do you know what, that's worth mentioning. The premise of the show is just in case you missed the first week, is like a lazy look from my world on things I see. Now, I know very little in the world, so a shout out. Is it a shout out? No, because it's just referencing myself. A caveat is my names will be awful, so apologies up front, and I should probably add a disclaimer actually to the episode that pronunciations and names and knowledge of companies is going to be poor, but the heart is in the right place, which I hope is acceptable to you people, or the people that I mention and just destroy. So it is worth me giving that information to you. So yeah, this week I think I found some good stuff to look at. Being Fade, Jero, Carmona. Now, I hope I haven't said that wrong, but this is basically for I think it's Cobra Mode 3D printables, and I hadn't heard of them, but I genuinely like this. I like 2 parts of this. I like the paint job, and it's not me about, you know, as I said, waxing lyrical about people, but the saturation, and I like the fact that something I've been looking at to do is bipodal creatures from the real world, or humanoid, which I really do like at the moment. So yeah, here they are, 3 little guys. There's actually a whole load of these, like a whole line of that he's done and painted, but I only picked this image out. But they're all there. It's way worth checking out, I think. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have picked it. Hold on, I got it. Hope this fixed it. Yeah, right. This is well, in fact, thankfully the name is there, so I don't have to. If I do pronounce it wrong, at least you'll know. I'll also say absolutely that all of the links, photos. Sorry, all the photos I put. I'll put the full links in the description of the video. So if I ever do miss out for whatever reason, name wrong, or I have no idea, then I'll at least say I don't know and try my best after the video, because this is meant to be ad lib. I don't know if that's the right use of that, but a free flowing, easy for me to get to, and then later I can always add the stuff back. So it's no disrespect on my part, but I do know Stumpo. Like I've I know him enough to talk to him, and I've worked with him, and for me, I like green. For me, is still the absolute best. I don't know why I like it so much. I think because of my golden Games Workshop upbringing, and yeah, I there's something magical about green stuff. Whenever I see it, like I'm like, doesn't matter what it is, just somehow it works. And I would say, and I don't know, for me, Stumpo and Raffaele is or must be one of the best green guys out there at the moment, because I guess most people have moved away from green. But like, as you can see, look at it. It's like it's amazing, and it's beautiful, and it's green, and objectively, it's actually very subjective. I really dislike anything chaos. Obviously, I like elves and Elder. So on paper, I should hate this, but I love the green, and here it is, obviously cast up, and it's just as brilliant looking. I don't fully know how he gets it so smooth. I guess a lot of spit on the green. Here's an artwork from Diego Gisbert Lorenz. Now I do know him as well, so should be able to say your name well. But if I haven't, sorry again. And to be honest, most of the things he posts with this whole full artwork, I fucking love. And it was the reason why I first contacted him. Not this piece, obviously, but in general, was because I like his style so much. And I'm desperate to get him to do a full piece like this. I just can't afford it. But this was basically for Blacklist Miniatures, and they have a new board game, I believe, coming out. And I will put the link to their, I think I only have their Instagram. I've got the list up in front of me, if I didn't already mention that, because otherwise I wouldn't know these things. Yeah, I think, I just think it's cool. Yeah, and it's miniature related. That's what we're all about. Now I missed the boat on this one. I didn't know I did. Basically, I saw this from Daniela, and I was like, oh man, that's amazing. Who did it? And then I looked up and I was like, oh wow, I actually know Boys Pinocchio. But yeah, I do think this is like a level up, step up from his normal stuff. I think I like dragons, even though it's not really a dragon, it's like a bat dragon thing. And I'll tell you why I missed the boat, because obviously this video will go out on Monday, and I recorded it Sunday, and the Kickstarter or the 48-hour thing that he has ended on Sunday. So if you like the model, you can't buy it anymore. But you know, I'm not here for promotion anyway, right? I'm just here to show you what I saw in the week. I've got to try and remember that, even though it's my own shoe. But I saw it and I really did like it. I still do. And I missed the 48-hour deal, so there you go. Now, did I write down information about this one? Apparently I did. Now I don't know if this is true because I can only see Onyx and I'm already recording, so I can't really research it. But I think it's by nah, that's definitely wrong. I'm gonna have to add it to the description. Sorry to whoever it is. But again, these it looks like Herrera miniatures, to be honest, with the blue and but the saturation is just, it doesn't matter what it is, I just freaking love it. And if anybody, obviously this will go out at like 5 on a Monday. If I haven't updated it, please let me know and I'll update it. But yeah, I mean, I just really, I don't know if it's like a journey that painters do where they go through like saturation phases or like desaturated or something, but I think it's because I find it so hard to control it all. I'm trying to do it with my my squig hopper. See how it goes. Then the next in the slide is, and now I am absolutely okay. I'll try. I reckon that's easy. Krzysztof. He's a really famous painter, and this is for Carrera models. And I am Polish by heritage, but that doesn't mean I speak it. So Krzysztof Kobalczyk could be all right. K. Do you pronounce it? Anyway, Carrera models. I love it. I really love it. The model I would never ever dream to paint, but the box art obviously makes me want to paint it, or at least try and just copy the hell out of what he's done, because it's so damn good. Like the globe, the flipping ball at the bottom that's there, like the NMM on that. I mean, among other things, I think it's when you go around on the different views, it kind of does like a different viewpoints, which I think's pretty nice. There is a name I wrote down. Persephone. That could be the model name. You have to check the descriptions. Yeah, but really, like, it's really, really cool and well painted. No one will get that joke, really, will they? Yeah, man, it's damn good. I don't know. Like, it has like an airbrush feel. I don't think it's airbrushed, which is kind of creepy. I'd actually quite like to know if it was airbrush. Yeah, and so this is the different views I was talking about. Obviously, I said 5, 6 items, but I didn't say how many photos of that item. Oh, this freaked me out. That little bit. Normal human face, sexy, whatever. And then this like goggle eye. And I didn't quite understand how. And I went back and I was like, hang on, were they there before? It's the exact same paint job. So obviously the heads are removable. I'm trying to work out how it's done. And I was just like, has he just like photo edited that? Because I swear it looks exactly the same. I should get them side by side. I would actually like to know that there. I suppose I could look at the original miniature and see the options. And this is the cheeky 6th one, which I thought, you know, I really haven't really liked much of Games Workshop. But somehow, some way, I liked this. I think it was the first one I've seen in a while, for me personally, that has like a lot of character, a lot of arrogance, a lot of prestige for himself. But yeah, anyway, the information is in that image. Hold on. And apparently they're just doing every week throughout March. So you have 4 models basically that have been or will be featured in a, I guess has been in a rumour engine that they obviously post online on their Warhammer community, you know, the little previews, whatnot. And they just decided to show us what they are. And that is this, the first one from the month. And I do like it. Would I buy it? I'm not so sure. Do I like it? Yeah, quite a lot. I don't know if he's a vampire. It kind of makes sense with his pale skin and the weird hair, the little kind of like thing. But why would he have like wolves? I don't know, or giant rats? Anyway, that is it. I will, however, talk about the paints. Briefly talk about the paints. So, I spoke about them last, and I said I'd give them a bit more of a whack. The AK version 3s, and I don't have that many. I only have like 6, but I've only used like. Actually, I have more than 6. Okay, I've used like 6. Probably have like 8. And they are fast becoming my favourite paints. Now, I'm trying to get like maybe a minimum 1 hour a day painting. I'm not very good at it. So to say that I'm giving them maybe a fair, thorough test at the moment is probably not true, because I've just used black and white and I think 2 basic skins. And now I know I said 6, but they're the ones I've used the most. But right now, man alive, they're really doing it. Like the consistency that they come out. I want to do like a full review basically on all of these paints to sort of tell you, am I right in my initial thoughts of thinking, yeah, do you know what, that's not that bad. And they're not that bad. And it's not often that I see a paint and I go, yeah, it's not that bad. Normally when I get a paint, I'm like, that's fucking shit. Somehow it always just ends up that way. I guess that's why I have so many, or we all have so many. Like Kimera seemed to be the main go-to because the pigment's so good. And I'm looking because I'll forget. Heavy body, scale 75, I think. They seem to be my go-to, trying to mix it all. Anyway, I'm waffling. Yeah, I will try and get more of these, and then do like a proper real review, and just talk about stuff to do with the paints. So, episode 2 is finished. Let me know if I fucked up again, like Steve did. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate that. And I'll know if you watched all the way through now, because I shouted you out. And see you later.